Skip, I know when we talked all the way back in spring training, one of the guys that you were excited about seeing in the regular season was Ryan Weathers. Where do you feel like he's lived up to just kind of what we saw from spring training?
Well, he did a lot of work in the offseason to get to where he is right now. I think the fastball he's always had, now the ability to change the grip or change the spin or the sweep on the sweeper has been kind of the difference maker. And when it's in zone, it does not get hit. So continuing for him to throw it in zone and trusting that when he throws it in zone, he'll get weak contact or swing and miss. And the changeup is still developing, but at days it's really, really good. Other days it's average, but from where it was, that's a huge gain for him and for us. And I think he's just going to keep continuing to trend up the whole year.
I know you touched a little bit on Nardi last night. Just the importance of him being able to come into that inning with runners on. Obviously, he's so good with inherited runners in the past. Maybe hasn't been quite as sharp this season. Just you feel like maybe last night it was just a good confidence builder, can kind of be a turning point for him in those scenarios.
Yeah, we're trying to find softer landings for him just to get his confidence back up. But then there's times in the game where like that's his pocket. That's the time we have to go. Having been really the only lefty the whole time besides Tanner in the bullpen, he's unfairly probably been used too much in certain pockets, and we've had to just keep throwing him out there. I think now that we have AJ Puck, that's really going to help us not give him like the highest leverage all the time, and then he'll start building the confidence like he did yesterday, and hopefully he'll just keep going throughout the year.
With Weathers back-to-back 6-inning outings, what's next for him in your mind?
Get that 6 innings, letting the bullpen get 3 innings a night covering would be ideal, and I think not for him. These long innings really cost him. So trusting that his defense works, he doesn't need to get 3-2, 2-2, and 5 and 6 pitch at bats. I think how many early outs can we get? Like early count, 3 pitch or less, 4 pitch or less outs. I think that's his next step. And then when he's 0-2, expand and go for the punch out. But I think early on, I think let's see how many outs we can get. With 15 pitches or less.
Makes results in tough.
He's got a real sinker, power curveball slider, and he has a good changeup for lefty. So I think getting him in the air, having everything start up, is the kind of the attack plan. And when he's on the ground, then we're in trouble.
What is it about his stuff that makes it so difficult for lefties to hit?
Well, it's the sinker. I mean, it's hard to get it in the middle of the plate with the changeup off of it, and then he's got the cutter, inside that he uses both sides of the plate, so you can't really sit on too much of anything. But pushing him out and getting him up for both sides of the plate is going to be crucial.
Hey, Skip, how pleased were you with that home run that Otto Lopez had? Because when you hit him in Comerica Park, the pitcher's ballpark, you really earned him here, because that looked pretty good from contact.
Well, he needs, he's getting opportunity and he's making the most of it. That's what this game is. You create your own opportunity, and he's going to continue to get more and more starts because of obviously the trade that we had and Anderson going down. There's going to be a lot of starts the next at least 8 more days, 7 more days whenever Tim comes back, and it's tough to take him out of the lineup.
He said he was talking to Dela Cruz before the game. He said, I want to pull one here. And everybody's like, whoa, don't change what you're doing. And if you do, only do it for one swing. So,
I mean, obviously Dela should be my hitting coach if that's what he's doing. He's telling guys when to pull it, and they hit home runs, and I'm in. I think that's what's cool about, just the game, right? It's like, you have hitting coaches, pitching coaches, managers, that type of stuff, but it always means something more coming from a player. John Mabry was my hitting coach, so to speak, when I was a player, and then he was my actual hitting coach in St. Louis. But the hitting coach could tell me all kinds of things, and then when Mabry told me, it really resonated. So the more communication you can have in here amongst teammates, because they're the ones in the box, they're the ones seeing it. That's how it should work, and I'm glad Dela did it. I'll take the base hit up the middle and to the right side, and not have him pull all kinds of balls. But if he clicks when I'm okay with that too.
Skip, how pleased were you with Sixto Sanchez's performance last night? He gave you a 4 2/3 inning, gets a no decision. So it looked like a quality start for the most part, even though it nearly
4 innings is not a quality start for me. So
Okay.
yeah, quality starts are 5-6 innings at minimum. So we got to get him into that. I can't cover 6 innings, 5 innings with my bullpen. That's just what it is. And it's at the point where we need to get him through at least the 5th inning. We're at the point of the season where we need that. And I think it's time for him just to let it go. Let's see what we got. And I think you can see that when he's later in the game. For whatever reason, it kind of starts slow and then he gets going. So we got to figure out, like we said yesterday, we've tried a number of different things, but we need him to get going from pitch 1.
Thanks, Deb.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it.